Shall we have a quick conversation about uDroppy? The question is the tool any good for drop shipping? Let's have a conversation about that. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We are going to go in depth when it comes to uDroppy. We'll answer all questions that you might be asking yourself. So here is the synopsis I want you to pay attention to. So when we think about uDroppy, what is it really? So uDroppy is a platform that has a large number of dropshipping suppliers, and they cater to e-commerce store owners, and they give a lot of services around sourcing, fulfillment, and shipping. And uDroppy has a database of manufacturers and suppliers. So in a nutshell, you simply need to source and choose the product you like to sell, and uDroppy will take care of everything for you. So uDroppy offers a constellation of services. We're speaking about product sourcing, fulfilling, shipping, private label, worldwide shipping carrier, you name it, they do it for you. And this is really good. So the whole idea is to create an all-in-one system that allows sellers to use the platform in just a few clicks. Okay, and so uDroppy currently ships out to about 185 to 200 countries, and they can also offer product customization. Okay, and so when you think about uDroppy, think about a platform that started around 2015, and so they do a lot of stuff. And the cool thing is that, again, it's all about a platform that was designed from the get-go to take care of the tedious and time-consuming tasks that are involved in running an online store. I'm talking about everything from processing orders to sourcing the products to shipping them out to customers. It's just crazy. So yeah, uDroppy will do it for you, not a problem. And so one thing I also want to say is that they offer, besides sourcing, they offer also fulfillment, private labeling, and prototyping. So the scope of the businesses that can use their platform is quite large. We're talking about small businesses, large enterprise, solopreneurs, the dropshippers, so on and so forth. Okay. And so this is really great. But based on our analysis and based on what our own business clients tell us, right now, most of uDroppy services, services, they actually appeal more to small businesses and medium-sized businesses. So it is what it is. Let me talk to you about the pros of uDroppy. So when you think about uDroppy, what are the pros that you need to think about? Well, you have friendly refund terms. So no matter how efficient the fulfillment process is, there will always be orders that get delayed, go missing, or product that get damaged during transit, right? So this is something that is out of your control that can affect your bottom line in a big way. So this is really cool. So uDroppy actually offers very friendly refund terms to its customers. You get 100% refunds on products that are either damaged, incorrectly shipped, or go missing. So this is an excellent safety net for businesses of all sizes and budgetary trains. So it allows you to issue your customers with prompt refunds without having to incur any loss. So we love that a lot. And so you also have merchant success managers. So uDroppy has basically in-house personnel that will take care of you, that will really help you succeed. You also have product prototyping. So if you have a great product idea, but you don't know how to bring it to life, uDroppy can help you with that as well. They offer product prototyping services where your merchant success manager will help you find a vendor who can create a prototype of your products. So this is an excellent way to validate your product idea and actually see and touch the product before placing a large order. So it also helps to get an idea of the quality of the finished products and make any necessary changes beforehand. So this is really great. So it's important to understand that uDroppy also lets you order sample products from their pool of vendors as well. So if you want to try out a product before placing a large order, that's easily arranged. And what we love about uDroppy is that you have products shipped from around the world. So this is really good. We love this a lot. And you have the ability, like you have the capacity to do things properly here. And so we're speaking about all continents, so all 5 continents, not a problem at all. So the bottom line is you have a lot of options when it comes to product quality and pricing. You can pick and choose where you want your product to be sourced from, depending on your budget and quality. Also, it will massively speed up delivery times if you have customers in different parts of the world. So this is kind of good. You have store management also. So uDroppy will help you. So uDroppy has a store management features that will help you do things in a certain way. Great. So you also have a solid product selection You have very personal and like a ton of premium scaling features unique to the platform. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about uDroppy. So this is the uDroppy dropshipping app review. Is this worth it or not worth it? Let's talk about that. So I'll talk to you about the pros. Now let's talk about the cons here. And so the thing is that when you think about uDroppy, there is no barrier for entry because uDroppy is a big ticket service. That means they want to capture as much of the market as possible. And so to do this, they offer a free trial so that anyone can try out their service without having to commit. But the bigger problem is they do not have a barrier for entry. In other words, anyone can sign up for their service and start placing orders regardless of the number of sales they generate currently. So this may not come across as a big deal, but it can be a huge problem for you down the line. Suppose you are a large business owner who is subscribed to their Hustler plan. I'll talk about the pricing later on. And you are probably in a pool with the rank and file entrepreneurs who are just trying to make a few sales. Now imagine the number of support requests that their team will have to deal with. It's not hard to see that this can quickly become a problem, right? So this is what it is. You have like uDroppy is not transparent on product source. So it's important. It's important to note that. So you got to ask yourself, when you source products from uDroppy, you are essentially blindly trusting that they will give you a good product at a fair price. So you got to really trust their ability to choose what your clients want. Okay. And right now, it is not something that they do like very in a friendly manner. And inventory is not guaranteed. So inventory definitely is not guaranteed through uDroppy. You're going to have to do a series of trials and errors to actually see whether you qualify or not. So, and shipping weight is based on estimations. This is important to also remember. So shipping rates is the weight. Shipping weight is based on estimation. So, and one thing you want to do here is that you want to you want to monitor those. You want to actually use a third-party software to manage and estimate shipping rates. And there's no payment credit that you can get through uDroppy. So it is what it is. You have to really think about what really works for you. So yeah. So let's talk about the features here. So if you think about uDroppy, what kind of features you want to pay attention to. So first of all, you have unlimited imports. So when you're testing the waters in the e-commerce space, you will in all likelihood need to try out different products. And the cool thing is with uDroppy, you can do that without any restrictions. The platform allows you to import an unlimited number of products to your store that you can test. This is really good. And so you have cash on delivery. And the thing is that you need to understand that sometimes you want to have like uDroppy has a feature whereby you are basically offering cash on delivery. This is really good, especially if you are like shipping to a country where you want to offer cash on delivery as an option to incite customers to make a purchase. This is really good. I spoke about this before, the merchant success managers. This is really good that basically you have a merchant success manager at uDroppy sort of helps you out. So uDroppy assigns a merchant success manager to every client. This is really cool. So you have someone, a human, like a human to really help you out. We're not speaking about having an AI or an AI tool or a chat bot. Okay. And you also have an easy interface. So one thing you need to really think about in terms of a good feature at uDroppy is that they really did a great job in terms of UI and UX. This is really great. So uDroppy, as a consequence, has one of the easiest interfaces that we have tested. It really helps you get things done ASAP. You want to have a user friendliness in mind, and apparently they have looked at that. This is really important, and this is really cool. So the end result is you have a very easy interface. You also have vetted vendors. So sourcing is one of uDroppy's big draw, and rightly so. uDroppy has a pool of vendors that it has vetted and approved over the years, so you can be sure the products that you are getting are of good quality and will be delivered on time. So this is really great. You can request products for private labeling also from those vendors and manage everything from the same interface. uDroppy also has a request and product feature in case the product you are looking for is not available on the platform. So this is really great. And you can upload images or details of, of products, and their sourcing team will try to find a supplier for you, as well as get quotes. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about uDroppy. So this is a uDroppy review. We're having an in-depth review, so you have a clear idea about this tool before you actually get yourself into anything before you sign up for this service. Speaking of sign up, let's just talk about the pricing and plans here. So I want you to see on the screen here. Here is the pricing for uDroppy as of the date of this show, right? So you have the hobby, the hustler, and the pro plan. So it really depends on the level of sophistication you want your dropshipping. I would say your dropshipping operation to have. So uDroppy has a 2-tiered plans in addition to their free plan. So the free plan lets you manage one store and up to 5 orders per week. The next tier is their hustler plan, which is priced at around $29 as of now, of course. The tier gives you access to up to 50 orders per week, 4 sourcing requests, and you also have chat support. You also have premium suppliers. Now, the most popular plan is the pro plan, that's priced at $129 per month. So that lets you manage unlimited stores, unlimited orders, gives you access to the merchant success manager, and much more. So in addition to this, they can also really chalk out a bespoke plan for large businesses. So the flexibility is there. You just got to give them a call and they will actually work with you, not a problem. Now, when comparing the different processing plans, when comparing the different pricing plans, the premium sourcing features do vary from plan to plan. So you're not going to get all the, let's say, the sourcing plex. Like if you're looking for the sourcing perks, you're not going to get that on their entry level plans. If you want to get some or all of the sourcing features, you will have to pay either their monthly fee or a yearly plan at a discount rate. So this is kind of important. So the startup version, as I told you before, does still provide you with one store license and the ability to test out the basic version of uDroppy without all the premium sourcing options. So this is great. If you just want to test things out and your store just started, it's great, and to actually see how things work. So when we talk about the pricing, you need to understand that you have products and categories to pay attention to, right? So one of the factors that you want to pay attention to is to get your product and categories, no matter what plan you choose, make sure that that's been taken care of. That way you have a clear idea what's really happening, okay? But remember, you have 3 pricing plans. You have the pro, and then you have the other. So it's always important to know which one you want to go for. Let me talk to you about the extras here. So when you think about uDroppy, there are other services that this platform or this dropshipping agent can help you out with. Okay, so they have like the private label service. So here, if you go through the private label, if you actually hire them for that service, you as a store owner, you have the option to purchase goods from a manufacturer and then have your own packaging, which reflects your brand or store. In terms of, you have integrations. So uDroppy allows only Shopify store owners to integrate products. There are ways of connecting to other platforms such as WooCommerce and BigCommerce, but for this option, you'll need to integrate through the Shopify app. So once your Shopify account is connected with uDroppy, store owners will be required to add a plugin to connect WooCommerce or BigCommerce to your Shopify account. And this is what it is. And you also have uDroppy is working on integrating with Wix also. And so this is important. And you also have fulfillment. And so one of the benefits of uDroppy is the fact that the platform has a one-click system for bulk actions. So uDroppy's order management platform, OMP, allows store owners to actually to to access several things. You have order synchronization, you have multi-store fulfillment platform, and you have order tracking. So this is really cool. And so this is really great. And in terms of shipping, uDroppy also take care of things here. Just make sure that things are not going to be as fast as you think they should be. But overall, uDroppy will take care of this aspect of things also. And one thing I want to say here is that uDroppy, the shipping cost is built in, and so uDroppy will actually adjust the cost based on the checkout address using your customer's location. So it's important. And according to uDroppy, their shopping times vary, but average time is between 12 and 15 days. Not shopping times here, shipping times. It's important to rectify things here. So yeah. So let's talk about the verdict here. So what is the verdict? Go or no go? Well, we think that uDroppy is a great tool that you should consider. uDroppy is a fantastic tool that really can add a lot of value to your dropshipping operation. You need to understand that uDroppy, for all intents and purposes, offers more than the traditional dropshipping, app. In addition to dropshipping products, you can submit product sourcing requests, get fast shipping, bulk orders, have a merchant success manager, start a private label, use cash on delivery, have a virtual warehousing, and more. So this is kind of cool. So the bottom line is you are getting way more. This is why we strongly recommend this service. And the thing is that when we talk about, obviously you can't really talk about you can't provide an in-depth review of a tool within 20 minutes, right? So this is just to say that the uDroppy has a lot of capabilities, a lot of features that we're not able to actually dig into. But bottom line here is that you have a strong tool that can really help you out. Remember, uDroppy, as a matter of fact, is a comprehensive dropshipping solution that offers a lot of features and tools. As long as your budget allows you to pay $29 or $129 to based on the plan, you need to really you can go for the $29 plan first to make sure that you're fine. And once you're fine, you can actually go ahead and do something else. And so uDroppy has other competitors in this industry. Of course, they don't have a monopoly here. You have Deezers, you have Adobe, you have Spocket, you have a lot of players. You have Hyper SKU, and so this is one of those things you have to really think about. And so it's important to understand that Deezers, unlike other platforms, doesn't integrate with more platforms besides Shopify. That's one thing that uDroppy has to work on. Right now, it only integrates primarily with Shopify, whereas their competitors are just integrating with a constellation of platforms. Okay, so this is something to think about. And one thing I also need to say here is that when you think about Deezers, you need to think about the best way to actually get the job done. So it is what it is. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about Deezers. So I gave you the synopsis, the pros and cons, the pros and the cons, of course, the features. We had a conversation about the pricing. So this is important, the extras. And I just finished with you about the verdict. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.